Welcome to the Sisters Uncensored podcast, where we get into everything from childhood trauma to millennial adulting and all things in between.
We share crazy stories from the past and present to help us cope with the insanity that is our lives.
By sharing our perspectives, we hope to bring some relatability, laughter, and unsolicited advice that can help you survive the messiness of life along with us.
My name's Jessica Labita. I'm a millennial mom, wife, and marketing professional, and I am absolutely insane.
My name is Ashley Lanive. I am a millennial stay-at-home mom, avid golfer, and too mouthy for my own good.
We are real sisters, and this is Sisters Uncensored. Take this trip with us.
Welcome back to Sisters Uncensored, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. We missed you. Today I want to talk about what everybody's been talking about that broke the fucking internet is that couple at the Coldplay concert. Can we please discuss this?
Yeah. So, first of all, you totally outed yourselves by hiding.
What a bunch of morons. Just play it cool. Nobody would have known a thing.
Nope. You wave.
Yep.
Did you know who that guy was before this
Never heard
shit
of
even
him.
happened?
Never heard of the company.
Me neither.
Nothing.
Nope.
What a dumbass.
Did not know anything about any of them.
She's head of HR, which is
Oh, I mean.
She gives head from HR.
So
Go either way.
Speaking of her head, did you see how they were destroying her because she had 1.5 inch gray roots?
Yeah, girl. Get it together. Get it together. What the hell? She's the head of HR too. She's got to be making bank.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's it's a big
and she's banging the CEO.
Yeah, it's like a data company or something. I literally knew nothing about it.
Nobody
until
did.
All of this happened, but the memes are on fire still. It's been weeks since this happened, and it's still on fire.
I'm so here for it. I can't even. I'm so here for it. I love it. But wait a second. It brings me to something else.
Okay.
Because now everybody's starting to take bets online of whether or not they're going to get divorced.
Oh yeah, they're totally getting divorced.
They're definitely getting divorced.
I feel like the wife made a statement recently, and she was like, "This is shit, and I'm better than this." And
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, basically.
Essentially.
She was like, "I'll take your money, hoe."
Yep, 50-50. Mm-hmm. Wait, did you hear his statement?
His was very bland, right?
His was very.
It was very much about the company.
Victim.
Stop it.
He was the victim. This was a personal. He said something to the effect of, "This was a private moment being shared between two people that we did not give our consent for, to be on the camera." Bro, you are.
So wait, he's gonna try to sue Coldplay or
no,
wherever
not if he's
event
smart.
was?
Well, that sounds ridiculous.
It sounds like that's where he's going.
Well, if he were smart, he'd just shut the fuck up and lie down. If you ask me, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I want to know more about the wife too, because she's married. Not his wife, the head of
the
HR.
woman, the HR woman. Yeah,
the HR woman. She's also married. They all have kids. I think one kid went on TikTok. I've been all about this. I mean, I'm obsessed with this juice.
Yeah.
It's worth the squeeze.
Well, I feel like I don't know, the internet can turn anything into a giant deal.
I love it.
And this is one of those things.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so wait.
Tell me what the kid said.
So the kid, I saw this kid on TikTok. He said he's the son of the CEO.
Okay.
Him and his mom are staying at his grandparents'. Basically, his dad is just trying to buy his forgiveness.
Aww.
And he's like, yeah, no, I'm good. No, thank you. Does a YSL clutch do the job? Probably not. He wants a Ferrari. He asked for a Ferrari.
The kid?
Yeah, he's like, I think I deserve a Ferrari. And then in the comments, people are like, maybe he should be buying the wife a Ferrari.
Seriously.
I mean,
she's the one who's really embarrassed by all this, I think, more
that's
than anything.
horrifying.
It's shitty.
Yeah,
it's
that
shitty
is.
that the internet can take something like this and blow it up so much. I don't know. Again, if maybe I'm living in under a rock or something, but if this guy was anyone of importance, I feel like it would be less of a big deal.
I feel like
I almost wonder if it was a PR stunt.
I mean, I think if you ask me, I think they just got sloppy. This has been clearly something that's been carried on for a while, and I think they just got too comfortable.
Maybe.
So, I mean, wear baseball caps, something.
I know. When he ducked behind the thing, I was like, oh,
Oh
guy.
my God, he Homer Simpsoned into the bushes. Guys,
He was like,
did. Only he like went down.
Yeah.
Like I was like, are you?
and she turned around, right, and like
Oh
hit
my
her face. I
God.
know.
And the girl who was next to her who was like, I'm here for this mess.
Oh, I know. She's like the coworker that secretly hates her and is like, oh, your fucking car.
She's like, I'm gonna take your job. Seriously. So it brings me to a bigger discussion because I think we were talking about this recently that you had come across this statistic about people stepping out on their marriages or
I
in
saw
relationships.
something. I feel like it was this week, and I forgot what the 3 reasons were that it gave, but it's like 1 in 3 married men cheats in their marriage.
Really?
And the reasons were like, I remember 2 out of the 3, but they were like emotional disconnect, like the partnership was no longer connected emotionally, so the man is looking for someone to give him emotional support, and so the second a woman shows him any attention, he'll cheat.
Emotional support or physical?
Emotional.
That's
so maybe
shocking.
the third one is physical.
It's gotta be.
But oh, now I lost my train of thought. So it was emotional support. Oh, convenience. That was the other thing. I was like, oh, that's cool, because you think about like how many times your significant other's at a strip club. Like, does that count as convenience?
Oh, I don't know.
Right? Like, there's a chick there. She's half naked. She's grinding all up on you. Sounds pretty fucking convenient to me.
Yeah,
Just saying.
It is pretty convenient. Well, so I looked into
They're
this.
dumb. That means they're just dumb.
Yeah. Well,
Convenience
convenience.
was the reason for
That
one of.
convenience to me makes me think more along the lines of like the guy comes home from work to his wife and they have dinner and the next thing you know they both pass out on the couch and are asleep. He wants to fuck around but she's too tired or she has a headache or something like that. That's what I think of when I think of convenience.
Interesting.
Like they want it on call.
Oh, interesting. So I thought of it differently. Like I thought of it of it's a matter of if the opportunity presents itself, they're going to take it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I feel there's a couple of different things I want to touch on here. Okay, first of all, I looked into this a little bit. The divorce rate in 2025 is 41%.
Okay. I feel like that's less than what I thought
I think so too.
because I've always heard it was like half of marriages fail. So that's 10% less than half, which is probably a good thing.
Okay, this is for first marriages. Divorce rate for second marriages is 60%. Which is interesting because to me that's like you didn't learn the first time.
Right.
Like
You done made the same mistake
fucking
twice.
idiot.
You dumbass.
Meanwhile,
What did we learn here? Don't do it again.
whole lot of nothing. I think also a big part of why the divorce rate is down is because a lot of people aren't getting married anymore.
Yeah.
The marriage rate is low.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
been literally stagnant for like a decade.
You're part of that statistic, I feel like.
Thank you so much.
Well, you chose to never get married. I mean, you could have gotten married many times.
Nobody ever asked me to marry them until after the fact.
But again, if you had stayed in a situation that was miserable and convinced yourself that like it could be okay or you could fix it and you were of that sort of a mindset, which I feel like a lot of women kind of get stuck in, you could have stayed out of convenience for owning a home together or living together or having a child together and could have ended up married very easily, like if you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. Nobody ever asked. Losers.
It's okay. We have each other.
It's okay.
We don't ever
I
need
don't
to
need
be
to marry
married to
anybody.
anyone. No.
No, we're fine.
Yeah.
But, okay, so the marriage rate is...
We're just going to get a lot of cats.
In 2025...
I'm just kidding.
I'm not doing that again. I'm not
Obviously
doing that
not.
again.
No.
Okay, no. Okay, so 2025, the marriage rate is 16.7 per 1,000 people per census.gov.
So 17 roughly people out of 1,000 get married.
Yeah.
That's actually lower than I thought.
I feel like that's really low.
Yeah.
Well, in all fairness, I feel like right now, everyone I know is married. Mm-hmm. Very few people are not married or not divorced.
Everyone I know is getting divorced.
And everyone who is married is getting divorced. That's
Yeah.
what I was going to say.
A lot. Not everyone, but like
A lot of people.
Like I feel like I'm in a moment in time, and I don't know if it's because I'm more aware of like a lot of things that are going on around me, and also I'm kind of going through some shit. But like, I feel like everybody is getting divorced. A lot of women. I've talked to a few men that are getting divorced. I feel like we've talked to a few men that are even getting divorced, like have told us, like friends of ours and stuff, like they're getting divorced. But like I find it's the majority of them are women
That's interesting.
that are telling.
Well, you know what?
I don't know if it's that men don't talk about it and that girls
I don't
are
know. They talk
sharing.
about it to me.
Maybe.
I-
Well, like I said,
I hear it from
I've
men-
heard from a
from
few
men. Yeah, me
that
too.
they are, but I feel like it's the majority are women that are telling me.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. The men talk to me about it, I guess.
Interesting.
But I'm very clear. I don't fuck with married men.
No, of course.
All right. So either way, you can talk to me about it, vent, whatever. Everybody needs a safe space.
That's what friends are for.
Obviously. Exactly. I think there's a couple other things that contribute to this.
Okay.
Okay. So as far as people not getting married,
Okay.
why do you think? What would you say is the number one reason?
Number one reason people don't get married?
Yeah.
Probably finances
I would say, being our generation, and this is just
or
my
trauma.
opinion,
It's one of the
is
two.
childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I think so many of us saw what our parents did when they got divorced, that
Yep.
it was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
No thanks. Or we all enter into marriage under the like pretense of what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. It's never a whole, it's always separate.
I could see that. I mean,
know what I
that's
mean?
how I do things. Everything's
I
separate.
mean, that makes sense. But I mean, even thinking like prenups, that's like a go-to thing now.
Yep.
You don't see anybody get married without a prenup.
no.
I mean, I wouldn't get married without a prenup,
Well-
but I don't own shit.
Also, you have to, but you have to consider too, like anyone, for the most part, anyone that we know that's getting married at this point in life is either older and is probably ready to be married because they waited long enough to know that they want this for real and they understand it, or
And they realize what a catch I am, obviously.
obviously,
Or-
or they're younger, like, and I hate to even say this out loud right now, but I'm going to. It's like they're like younger decade siblings of our friends, or they're kids of our friends who were born quite young.
Speak for yourself.
Listen, you have a 22-year-old niece that could decide
She's not
at
getting
any
married
point in time
anytime-
she wants to. I know, but I'm just saying, like,
So
those are the
ridiculous.
weddings that are happening in our lives at this point. It's not adults.
I feel like I don't know any 22-year-olds that are getting married.
No, I would agree. I feel like that was way more common like 20 years ago.
So that's one of my things that I think is why divorce is so rampant now,
Okay.
is because one, generational change.
Yes.
Nobody's getting married at 21, 22 anymore. People, if anything, are getting married later.
Yeah.
In their 30s, even 40s.
Yes, I agree. I would agree with that.
So I feel like if you got married in your 20s, you're a completely different person in your 20s than you are in your 30s. And you are an even completely, way more different person by the time you hit 40.
Yeah.
It's like not even close. You think about when you were 20 years old.
Yeah, no, I was a train wreck of a human. Like,
I
I was
mean-
responsible, don't get me wrong. I had a full-time job. I think I bought my first house at 23. So, like,
Same.
I was, whatever, like on the trajectory to financial success and stability. And I felt mature at that point in time. But what I know now compared to then, like, I knew nothing.
Well, that's my point. It's like you at that age think that you got it all figured
Yeah,
out.
no, you do
And not. You're following the line of
And I'm
progression
sure
the way you're
there's probably
supposed to.
50 and 60-year-olds out there that listen to us and they're like, you're a bunch of dumb kids, and give it 10, 20
Probably.
years, you're going to
Probably.
know so much more, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that comes with everything.
I think that's true. But I think anybody who got married in their 20s, the odds are so stacked against you.
Yeah.
You grow up so much by the time you're 30, by the time you're 40, you're a completely different person.
Yeah, I would agree. I think where I see that not working as a disadvantage in certain situations, because it can go one of two ways, right? You're going to marry that person young, you're going to grow up together, and you're either going to grow up and grow apart, or you're going to grow up together. And it's the couples who have evolved and changed together
That
that are
survived.
still get married, right? It's the ones who are growing and changing and shifting in their own individual ways. Maybe this goes back to that like separateness and coming into it, where those are the marriages that are failing. Or you have just complete people in relationships that are lying shitbags.
There's that.
And pretend to be things that they're not, and those marriages are ending because they're getting found out, like this fucking CEO scumbag from Coldplay concert.
Not surprised. I think, you know what, I think that has something to do with it. I think people just change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your wants change. Your
Agree.
needs change.
Yeah.
The way you
Priorities.
require, like what the type of love that you want
Yeah.
changes.
Agree.
You know what I mean? Like treatment changes. In other words, I think about when I was dating a guy when I was 16, 17 years old, and the things that he would say or the way we would talk to each other and things like that.
Right.
That I would never tolerate in my late 20s, early 30s. Not
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's the kind of thing that I mean. When you, especially if you're really young and you're like growing together, like
Yeah.
growing up together.
Yeah.
Some of us grow up faster than others.
I think women grow up faster than men.
Clearly, obviously, for the superior sex.
I really think, I mean, I don't know the statistics offhand, but I think there are statistics that show like women reach a maturity age like almost a decade before men.
I think men's brains
And I
don't
think
fully
that's being
develop
generous.
until they're like 40.
Yeah, literally.
Like what the fuck is that?
So maybe that's another reason why people are getting divorced now, because that's our age and the men have finally reached like full maturity and are like, what the fuck am I doing here with this bitch? Or
there's lots of things.
Yeah.
I feel like there's lots of things. There's midlife crises. Like when someone's going through a midlife crisis, I feel like it's different now than it was like when we were kids and our parents would go through a midlife crisis. Like
yeah.
dad would go and like buy cars and motorcycles and things like that. Where I feel like now when someone's going through a midlife crisis, they just go off the rails. It's not about buying things. It's not about having things. They just become really off the rails.
I don't really know like how I would classify someone who's in a midlife crisis right now. Am I in a midlife crisis?
Maybe, who knows?
It's possible.
I don't know.
I mean, people might think that, right? Because we're doing all of this.
I'm in an all life crisis.
Well, that's kind of how I feel.
My whole life
I'm like,
crisis.
this is like, yeah. Well, and then is it really a crisis if you're just evolving into the person that you really want to be, and you're like, fuck it, I don't care what anyone thinks anymore. I'm going to stop pretending to be someone I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think
and
that's
do me.
I don't think that's a midlife crisis.
So then, like, what would constitute a crisis? I guess at this point, like,
I don't know. You know, it's weird because years ago, when you had things like infidelity and stuff like that, people couldn't get past it. Like,
Yep.
you know, but generations have evolved. I
Yep.
feel like that's probably one of the easiest things for people to get past in this day and age when it comes to problems in the relationship. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of things. There's a lot. Money issues, that's always a problem. That's always the number one problem. But let me tell you, even if you have all the money in the world, it doesn't make a fucking difference. You're still going to have issues.
yeah, you know, you're right.
It comes out in other ways.
Well, obviously, I mean, this guy's probably making bank, the CEO dude and the HR lady.
Exactly.
Right? Money's not a problem there. So
Yeah.
there's something else missing that the two of them are together doing their thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of it
Yeah,
is...
she was a total downgrade from his wife.
Total.
His wife
wife
was a smoke show.
And she's smart, and she's fucking shady. I love her.
I can't like, I don't know. I think men are the ones with midlife crises, like now. I don't feel like it's women.
I don't know. It's hard to tell because
I know, you don't know it's like a hot girl era or your glow up or if those are just
Yeah.
nice names for a midlife crisis.
maybe that's what we
In
did.
which case, I'm definitely having one.
We're just rebranding. That's all it is. We
That's
just
it, right?
rebranded it.
That's probably what happened.
That is what it is.
Our generation rebranded the midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I actually love that.
Yeah, me too.
Because there are no more midlife crises. It's a glow up, like I said,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
it's a finding yourself, or it's a doing you, YOLO, whatever the things are.
So now that's
So
the rebrand.
you've changed it into a positive.
Okay. I like. Well,
I'll
listen,
take
I like
it.
a good positive.
Yeah,
I think technology has something to do with it too.
it does, and I think you are what you consume.
Go on.
So, like, if you're looking at reinforcing text messages or Instagram feed TikTok feed things that are telling you that you're great, you're a boss, you're a badass chick, the things you're experiencing in life are normal. Other women are experiencing these things, and you're getting this content that's reassuring you that like this evolution that maybe naturally occurs in your 40s but has been classified as a midlife crisis previously, right? All of that consumption, that information you're consuming is what's changing your frame of mind to make you not think it's a bad thing, and it's boosting you to feel a certain way instead of another way.
I get that. That makes sense.
If you're going to be consuming depressing things and you're like, oh, my life is shit and I suck and I want to go sit in a dark corner and cut myself or like
Jesus
jam a
Christ,
needle
that
in
got
my
dark
eye, like I don't
fast.
fucking know what people are consuming that's dark because I don't. Jesus fills my feed.
Yeah, that's right. Can I get an amen?
But like, literally, like you are what you consume. So if you're getting negative stuff constantly on your feed,
I don't mean
you're
it
gonna
like that.
You're gonna feel that kind of way.
I see your point about how technology is effective in that way for this type of situation, especially marriages or divorce.
Yeah.
Probably mainly divorce.
Yeah.
I think it provides an accessibility that didn't exist before.
Oh, that's a totally another direction. Yeah, I get what you're saying too, where it's like so much easier to connect with people that you may have had like a physical connection with or something in the past.
Yes, absolutely.
Or not even like people that don't even know people. I mean, you think about these apps that they have today and shit. Like we didn't have any of that sort of stuff when we were dating people. You had to know the person you were dating
They
before
used
you
to put
dated
stuff
them.
in newspapers, remember?
Oh my God, yes, single white female, right? It was all like SWF, BBD, whatever the.
What the fuck?
You know what a BBD is? Don't lie.
What's a BBD?
Think about it.
All right, got it. I'm caught up. Sorry. God, all these fucking acronyms.
That's actually really funny though. Like you're right. They used to put like ads out in newspapers to like get a date.
Yeah.
And now it's like you literally have it at your fingertips. You're like swipe, nope, he's ugly. Oh, like her, don't like him.
So I think on top of that, you pile on the fact that this is the era of instant gratification,
100%.
where like everybody's on to the next thing. The grass is greener somewhere else. The grass is greener where you water it, let's be honest. But the grass is always greener somewhere else. Everybody's always looking for the next best thing. They're never fulfilled.
No, and yeah, everyone is non-committal today.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I
Strictly
think that's because
temporary.
our parents fucked us up so badly, like our generation, not just our parents, because, I mean, both, right?
I agree.
But like, yes, to your point, it's like there is no reason to commit because there's a million fish in the sea and all this access to people. And it's like, even if you did have a connection with someone or there was like an emotional something, most people don't want to even deal with that today. Because there's a chance you're going to get hurt, you're going to get divorced, you're going to have to break up, you can't share a house, all the things that make it complicated.
All the things that make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with that.
No one wants to put up
I'd
with
just
that.
rather be safe and by myself, is the general thought consensus.
Single life is the best life for
Yeah,
that
you
exact
say it all the
reason.
time.
I'm telling you. I mean, I'm sure for people who like actually believe in love and things like that, like, listen, I'm skeptical.
Listen,
all right.
I'm the same. Like, I feel like there's so much scientific data about love and what it truly is, how it affects the brain and the amygdala hijack and all the things that happen when you think you're in love. That is like a physical response to another human being. But all that shit goes away.
Yeah, it does.
And it's inevitable. And so if you don't like genuinely like them as a person and a friend, the chances of you like surviving is impossible. I laugh because I'm like, my longest relationships in my life are my fucking siblings, and it's because you can't leave me. You're stuck with me.
You can never leave me. We're going to be living together before we know it.
I know.
Anyway,
No cats.
on our family compound, no cats.
No
We're not
cats.
doing cats.
No.
They destroy furniture.
We'll get a furry cow though.
We could do that, and we'll name it Eleanor.
Oh, we love that.
Mila wants to name a cow Eleanor.
And maybe a pig and a goat.
I'm not dealing with a pig.
I'll do the
Only
goat.
when it's a baby. I love baby goats. Goats
I
are
want a
fun.
million goats.
Listen, I think there's a couple other things too that also impact this divorce rate, marriage rate thing.
Yeah.
One, geographically. Like, I think if you're down in the Bible Belt, those people take
Everything's
vows
serious. Yeah.
and marriage very seriously.
Yeah.
Like they take infidelity very seriously. It's
Yeah.
like it's a much.
It's because there's still roots in religion and morals.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
So that's a valid point where like you come say somewhere like the tri-state area where we are, it's like nobody has any ethics or morals and gives a shit.
Not really. Or they have very little.
Yeah, I would agree.
Very little.
We need to move.
I know.
Ugh.
I hate it.
Same. Anyway.
Anyway, that's
Okay. Demographics, very good point.
So I think that matters. That makes a big difference. I also think people get too comfortable.
Yeah. You like stop giving a shit or trying or like appreciating the person who fucking is in the house with you and does everything for you.
Yep. Not even so much as that. Even well, yes, obviously, but I mean like the smallest little things, like that always start off in the beginning of a relationship and then fizzle out, which you expect that kind of thing to do. But even like sex, like I said, like if you're not having sex with your partner frequently,
Right.
Would it like at least on a consistent basis?
Yeah, it's hard
You
to
can't
retain
go-
that connection.
Yeah, but you can't go fucking years and not expect them to fucking be distracted by somebody else.
Absolutely.
You know, like let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for us. I mean, we're women in our 40s. You know what I mean? We have a fucking libido.
I feel like it's the same with men in their 20s and 30s. Like it's funny because I don't think we're ever peak aligned. Does that make sense?
It does.
Like sexual prime for a man time-wise is different than a woman. Like why was it designed to be that way? Because that fucks everything up.
It kind of does. Also, you're dealing
Like
with
when men's dicks start not working and you're going through ED shit, women are like ready and let's go all the time.
let's go.
And like the it doesn't balance out.
I was gonna bring
Or
that up.
when we're tired because we're like going to college, raising babies, doing all these things in our early 20s, the men are like, yeah, let's do it every night. And we're like, get off of me. I'm fucking tired.
I've had fucking children climbing all over me all day long.
Right.
Don't touch me.
But it's true. They don't.
No, it's true.
They don't line up. And I think that's
how do
another
you
thing
make
against
that
it.
work?
You
I'm asking from a marriage perspective because obviously I'm not married.
Okay.
There's different ways I would probably handle it from the outside looking in as a single person at 40 versus somebody who's been married for 15, 20 years.
Yeah. So you're saying how do you make it work with the differences in the peaks of like sexual prime for lack of a better word? It's give and take, I think. You have to listen. As far as I'm concerned, like I'm not a no girl. I've never been a no girl. There is no time where not anyone, but like my partner could be
you
like,
slut.
I almost said something inappropriate, but like there's no time where my partner would be like, hey, let's like whatever, mess around or whatever. And I'm going to be like, no, I'm tired. Like that's not who I am.
Yeah.
So I think it's about the individual.
Okay.
But I also think, there's other factors too that go into things. Like, I don't know, like this is a horrible, like,
Example,
but like if your parent died that day and your husband's trying to fuck you, you're not going to want to probably have
Read the
sex.
room,
Right.
guy.
Like,
Read the room.
So I think it's like awareness of what that person needs. I read this thing recently. I don't know if we talked about this, but I know you and I have talked about it, but I don't know if we talked about it with these guys like on the show.
Okay.
But there's like 3 things in a relationship that you need to ask about. It's whether you need to be helped, heard, or hugged. And I think if you can align on those things or be smart enough to ask those questions in any scenario, you will be successful in a marriage or a relationship or whatever. Because even a friendship, right? Like there is something, we either need one of those 3 things at all times.
I agree with that. I think it's also a communication thing. I feel like.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right? It's how you communicate what your needs are.
I know, but I feel like our generation it's kind of split.
Who keeps calling me? Literally,
Dad?
Like, my phone keeps buzzing and it's driving me absolutely insane.
Is it Dad?
No, it's like spam calls. It's ridiculous.
Go
I
away,
get 1,000
Jessica.
spam calls.
Department of Motor Vehicles is texting you that you have a ticket you need to pay. Anyway,
Oh
just
my
kidding.
God.
No, I think our generation is a little bit split because we have the old school foundation coupled with the
Yeah,
New world.
school like ideology.
Exactly. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could commit.
So that was going to be my next question is like, if you had the opportunity at this point in life to, you know, truly fall in love with someone and you felt that was like a real thing, would you consider marriage at this point in life, or are you like, I'm done?
You know, I'd like to believe that, you know, there's a Jack for every Jill and everything like that, and that is something that actually exists.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm probably too guarded for it at this point.
That's how I feel.
It would take a lot to get me to soften that much.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to feel really fucking safe.
Well, and I think when
I look at everybody fucking sketch. They're all
you've
sus.
had bad experiences with relationships, whether you were married or not, or even childhood trauma, which I think we're going to get into at some point this month.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you don't want that, because you have to keep yourself safe, and like, you are number one.
Absolutely.
And so it's sad because there's so much dysfunction that exists within individuals because we're so much smarter, I think, about things that happened when we were young and how they impact you as an adult.
I think we're more paranoid.
That's what I'm saying, like, that we protect ourselves more.
Yeah, in
And
every way.
we don't give ourselves in ways that we maybe would have, I don't know, normally.
Yeah.
We also talk about everything now, so everybody knows everybody's childhood fuck-ups and like why we are the way we are, because most of our generation is very open about that.
I feel like at this point in life, like, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no, like, I'm not pussyfooting around anything.
No.
If you don't like this, I don't like that, whatever. I'll cut it off like a 6-toe. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I think that for people who got married younger, they saw things that they knew they were incompatible with their partner on.
Yeah, red flags.
Exactly. But we're hopeful or naive enough to think, A, it was going to change, or two, that they were okay with it, that they could just accept it, and things like that.
Yep.
A lot of those things come up, and then I feel like you realize it later in life, probably during the glow up or midlife crisis parts of life, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think red flags are very different at this stage in life than they were back then.
I want to do like an over-under on whether or not I'll ever get married.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm going, no, never.
Never.
And
no, I
not
want,
because
like,
you won't have the opportunity. Like, I know. I don't know how to like bet that. I'm not a gambling man.
I mean, like, the over-under meaning, all right, by 45.
You'll be married? No. I'm saying it's never going to happen.
That's right. I'm not lovable.
No,
No
that's
one
not
loves
what
me.
I'm saying.
I have nothing. You have everything.
I don't think that's it at all. I think you just will never let your guard down enough to allow that to happen.
Probably. Plus, single life's the best life.
I know.
It
I know. You say it all the time.
really is. All right, whatever. Anyway, long story short, this was an interesting topic, I thought, especially because of those Coldplay idiots. So since those are going to keep coming out and we'll be able to continue to laugh at them, I thought this was a good conversation for us to discuss.
Yes.
And tell us where you're at in life.
No, I love it. I think it's a good, just general topic of discussion. I think the evolution of our generation, even over 20 years period of time, from when people in their 40s, early 40s, mid 40s were getting married or starting serious long-term relationships to today, we're all very different people. And the statistics are showing that, obviously.
Yeah, clearly. Let us know what your deal is. If you're going through the same type of thing, if you're in the middle of your glow up. Whatever it is.
I'm just kidding.
Whatever. Oh, God. Or if you're divorced, and why? For these reasons. If it has anything to do with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Same thing for if you've never been married. I'd like to know there's more than just me out there.
Truth. I still love you.
Just kidding.
Partners for life.
Give a fuck. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.